What's good?
Yep.
I'm making some hot cocoa because it hit less than 60 degrees in San Antonio. So I had to.
Oh no.
God, Lee, y'all backgrounds. Hold up.
He said, hold on. I mean, that stainless steel back there ain't bad neither though. Oh, the
I
Yeezys?
got one pair.
That's not a bad one to put.
I'm new to
I have
the
no background.
covering it up. Golly.
So y'all, Kevin don't really be buying sneakers like that, but you did almost budge on those Reeboks, those Iversons. You ain't get them though, did you?
I did not. I was looking at those Jordan Delta. I think you got them. The little breathable joints.
These bad
Yes.
boys right here.
Yes. When I was looking at those, and then I saw you had bought them, and I was like, "Damn, nah, I really want." Them. So that might be my next. That might be my next pair.
Man, I got those as like I didn't grow up buying like anything other than the Air Jordan ones. Like I didn't really get any of the just the team ones, but those are comfortable, man. They look good too. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
I ain't got no. I'm gonna have something in the background next week. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's crazy how I just added 2 rows, right? And like I had a meeting. What's up?
It's a difference. It's a big difference.
Yeah, we had a work meeting today, and like right away, my boss is like, "Is that a shoe store behind you?" I got like 3 texts afterwards. Like I sit here for every meeting we have, no one ever noticed it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Kevin, where you live at?
I'm in San Antonio.
Oh, nice.
Where is everybody else? I know Marcus is in LA.
St. Louis.
Okay.
Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Jonesboro. All right. And it's nice to meet. I don't know if I've officially met either of you guys before.
I feel like we might have, Kevin, at one point. Maybe. I don't know.
It might have been like I might have been there while you were on Skype or something with one of. I know it hasn't been in person though. I know it hasn't been in person.
Okay. Well, maybe not.
Yeah. I couldn't remember. You know what? I think Kevin and y'all might have been out of town, or I can't, because he came to visit once, and I don't know if y'all was gone or something, or
must have been. I might have been in training or something like. You know what? I might have been in training or something. One of those things where I was gone for a couple months.
So you Coast Guard as well?
I'm in the Air Force.
You wish, you know.
I'm in the real, I'm in the real military. Excuse me. No, I'm just kidding. Let me go.
Well, my bad then.
What you drinking? What is that? A screwdriver?
Vodka orange juice. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I ain't mad at that.
It's whipped vodka. It's good.
Wimp?
Whipped.
Oh man, I used to get that back. I used to make a drink. I used to use whipped vodka. I think I used to make one that kind of ended up tasting like the orange creamsicle bar. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, man, I ain't do no introduction. I thought at least Heath, I thought you had met Kevin. Well, these are my homeboys. Corey and Heath we go all the way back to high school. They grew up in the same town my family's like originally from, Missouri. Okay. And obviously, this is my guy Kevin right here. He was stationed in a different service. Obviously, we was in Florida at the same time. Kicked it a lot. One of my go-to guys for sports. So this should work out.
Steelers fan too, you said?
I am a Steelers fan. I'm a Steelers fan going through the slump right now.
Where are you originally from, or did you grow up as a military kid?
I'm a military brat too. My dad was in the army, and he actually lived in Germany. I was born over there, came back to the States for about 4 years. We lived in North Carolina and Washington State, and then at the age of 4, we went back to Germany. I was there pretty much kindergarten through high school. And then stateside, my dad's family's from South Carolina, so that's where I went to college, and I call that home. And my dad was a Steelers fan.
So you call South Carolina home?
Stateside. Now I would say Germany, that's my hometown, Heidelberg, Germany.
Yeah.
We were in the same place for about 13 years over there. But stateside, yeah, South Carolina.
I was gonna ask you. I don't know if I ever asked you how you picked, but you just answered it. So there goes one of
my dad. So my dad, growing up, didn't have a team out there. And he was a kid in the 70s when Mean Joe Green and Coke commercial and all that stuff. So he was a Steelers fan, and then I just got grandfathered in.
So were you a big Dirk fan or anything growing up?
I actually met Dirk. I went to a little basketball camp out there, man, and me and my homeboy got there real early, and we heard some ball bouncing in the gym, and Dirk was in there hitting that one leg floater, man. I'm joking. When I tell you he hit 18 out of 20, 19 out of 20 from three, just
Yeah.
one leg stroking it.
So Kevin can ball. We played basketball every Saturday for like years, and we both played on the city league team together for a long time in Florida. So we used to get buckets.
Was he on
Yeah,
the
like me
team
and
you
Marcus.
just the championship for Mars?
No, that was for MJ and in New
Okay.
Orleans. I don't know if we ever got. We played in the championship game in that league.
I think we did.
It was that one team we could never beat this one
Yeah,
team
with
in
the,
that
with the big
league.
man, with the big. Me and Marcus might have been the tallest players on the team, so that was
Oh,
part of the
man.
problem.
That's a short
Story of
team.
my life, dude. Story of my life.
You know, we were coming in at 6 foot. You know, we were the tallest players on the team.
But hey, you
Good
gotta
job.
tell him, man, my offensive rebounding game.
Hey, and me and Marcus were like the glue guys. You know what I'm saying? We would put up like an 8-point stat line, but we would without us, we wasn't gonna be in the championship.
Marcus hit him with
Marcus,
that spin move.
Couple of PJ Tuckers. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't hit him with a spin move, Marcus?
Man, I was mostly chucking up threes in this league for no reason. Just chucking them. I don't know if I was really killing them with the spin move as much as I should have.
If
The
you was
court
getting
was
the
kinda
offensive
weird, though.
rebounds, would you hitting them with the Melo the fuck out of here? You're like Melo grabs the offensive board.
I should have, man. I was good for about 5 of those a game.
What is it that he says? Is it give me that the fuck out of here
no,
after every rebound?
All of
Yeah, every fuck out of
all
here.
the
Yo, y'all watching the Sixers game? Did y'all watch any of that preseason game?
Mm-mm.
That's a
haven't
fun
watched
little
any.
team, man.
I haven't watched any preseason game.
Man, I'm only watching because I feel like people are playing more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just due to trying to shake that rust off. But that Sixers squad, like I know it's weird, but throwing Danny Green and Seth Curry in there, and I forgot Dwight Howard went there. They look kind of fun.
I
Yeah,
can't.
honestly
I forget about them.
I forgot Dwight was there.
Yeah.
My sports timeline is so jacked up that like I feel like the whole basketball season gonna be like that for me. I'm like, he's on that team. At
Yeah.
least for the first month.
Yeah, it feels weird right now.
I mean, we could kick it off with basketball if you want. I mean, so Giannis just signed that 5-year deal. That means the Heat can't get him, Golden State can't get him. Like Harden is gone, right? Like he's gone somewhere.
Man. So from the last time we talked, now he's come out again and say he still isn't budging and wants to leave. He is showing up and playing, so he's been professional, but I would assume he's going to be gone fairly soon. I don't know if it'll be before it starts, but I'm sure they're working on it.
I feel like the Heat were all in on trying to go after Giannis after this year. Like they were trying to set it up. And now that they know that it's just not an option, they're going to go after Harden, even if they have to give up Hero. Like, let's
Even
do
if they
it.
have to give
Yeah,
up
I
Hero.
think that might be where Harden ends up, Miami.
Miami.
So, Kevin, you tell me this. I'm over here saying it's a no-brainer. I'm taking – well, not the Harden you just sent me in that picture where he looked a little pudgy.
A little-
Yeah, I saw
giving
that.
I'm giving up Hero for Harden like in an instant.
Yes.
We were having this back and forth over text the other day. What are you pulling the trigger on that trade?
If that's, I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be some other
Right.
things
But that's the
included, but
centerpiece.
like I'm not gonna let Tyler Hero be the reason I don't get MVP James Harden. Like I think people might be a little bit over the moon on Hero's ceiling. Like he's not gonna be a top 5 like MVP type guy. He might be like a fringe all-star type player.
So I was on the other side. I was on arguing Marcus. So my thing is Pat Riley and Miami Heat have a Heat culture. Like they are like the Patriots of basketball. They have their own way. Like, and I don't feel that James Harden goes there and fits that culture. I feel like he wrecks their culture. Whereas Hero,
Based on what?
I can see that. I
What?
can see what you mean.
based on just like his style of play, and this based on that he has 2 years on his contract and he just like he's going to bounce anywhere he wants to go.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if he goes there that he doesn't extend, man. If you get to play with Jimmy, you know what I mean, which is like
In Miami?
a more skilled PJ Tucker, you know what I mean? Like
And I get what you're saying too. I feel like the media may be like also like bashing James a little, and like jumping to conclusions on James is like his personality and things like that. So I get what you're saying. Like, how do we know he won't fit that system?
Yeah, it happened so quick too. We just talked about that. I'm like, what with Melo? Like once the media says something, everybody's taking a run. Now you might be right, but I don't think he's ever done anything in the past that would make me think he can't go play with those guys.
I think Russell Westbrook, one of the things he said about Houston was like they had like a lack of accountability or something like that. So I mean, I could see James Harden going to Miami and maybe having some issues between the Heat culture and Jimmy Butler over there getting in his ass. So I could see why one might think that. But I mean, that type of talent for like, Tyler Hero peaking in the bubble, I don't know. That's tough.
That's the thing, though. The kid's 19 years old. Jimmy, or what? I sent this to y'all the other day. James Harden is 11 years older than that man.
Who cares?
That's crazy to think about.
How many years older have you put LeBron? He's 20 years old. Like I know that's LeBron, but that age that don't mean anything because if you get Harden right now, he's still in his prime. He hasn't slowed down at all. Tyler Hero might be that guy. You know what I mean?
I get you.
And don't get me wrong, I made the joke about getting the Hero jersey after that game. I think Kevin knocked me back down. He's like, slow your roll. And I'm all for it. I hope Tyler Hero continues to grow, but come on, you're not going to take James Harden right now to pair with Jimmy and Bam.
I would have to think about it. I was just in the finals. I was just in the finals. Like I would have to think about it hard.
You were in the finals, bro.
When the 6 games hurt.
But Giannis is staying with the Bucks. We just demolished the Bucks. The Bucks as the Heat does not scare me. We took them off the floor. Like in the East, the only team that scares me from the Heat's the Nets. That's it. Like, and we don't even know how good they're going to be.
Not even Philly or
I'm not sleeping on Philly or Boston.
I mean, but just this last, I mean, they were in the bubble, but the Heat looked so much better than every team in the East. Even the Celtics, they
the bubble where you wake up and you go to the courts two buildings over. It's a different environment. And I know, just like you said, you can't lobby that and then tell me that LeBron won the hardest finals ever because it was in the bubble. That's a different experience.
I get you.
The thing is, I'm all for Hero, but I'm not even thinking about that trade. If Houston tells me they're gonna give me Harden for Hero, I hope
you're thinking you're getting the top 5 scorer all time. Well, he's literally one of the top 5 best scorers of all time.
Yeah,
I am. Yeah,
you have to make that trade.
Yeah. I mean,
and you get 2 years for sure out of
there's
Harden.
Gonna be a lot. There's gonna have to be
2 years.
some other things tagged on to that.
For sure.
Hero's not gonna be my stopping point though. Like he's not gonna be untouchable.
Who, Robinson and Nunn?
Would you trade
who else?
Bam for Harden or Hero for Harden if they wanted one?
I mean, Hero. That's not even a. In today's NBA, if you can tell me that you can run your offense through Bam and he's blocking Jason Tatum for a series winning, that's a no-brainer.
Bam was ranked the 13th best player according to ESPN going into next season, number 13.
Yeah.
How old is he? Think about that. I don't.
He's like 6'9", 6'10".
How old?
6'9", old. Oh, I don't know. It's not that kind of podcast. We don't have those.
Who are some of the guys behind him?
We got to learn how to filibuster. When you ask a question, I got you. I got you.
I got my computer pulled up right here. Quick research. Hold on.
Hey Heath, who were some of the guys behind him?
What do you say, Corey?
He's 23. Bam's 23 years old.
Do you remember some of the guys that were ranked behind him?
Yeah. I got a little article pulled up because I was going to ask y'all what y'all think so we could discuss it a little bit. Hang on.
I can't see him being 13.
Shoot, maybe I don't have it.
See if they win potential in there, maybe.
I think he had a good season too. You just ain't really. Well, I mean, I didn't see much of it because I was in training.
He played bad in the finals, missing layups.
He was hurt though. He was
injured.
Yeah,
missing layups though. I thought if he was on the court, there was no excuse.
So Bam was number 13.
That's what everybody told me.
Key players Bam was over is Joel. It doesn't give me these numbers. It just says who Bam is over. Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, Devin Booker.
Ben Simmons.
Is he better than Devin Booker?
Different player. I don't. That just depends on what you value.
It is different.
Donovan Mitchell, better than Donovan Mitchell. And then we have Paul George. He's better than Paul George, just because he's better.
Backboard. Side of the backboard.
Kyrie Irving.
He missed a lot of time last year, all right?
Yeah, Kyrie's been hurt. So.
And lastly, Bradley Beal.
Bradley
doesn't
just
give me
gonna have
those
to get that
numbers, but they're
respect
all
on his
lower.
Man,
name.
people sleeping on Bradley Beal. He went off last year.
Yeah.
I mean, it just says that he's below 13th. I mean, I think he still got to respect. But yeah, getting snubbed from the All-Star game, right, was pretty bad. But
And just to finish this off, so Russell Westbrook was ranked number 36 out of 50. 36. Westbrook, what has happened to Russ? Like, why is the narrative on him so bad now? The man averages triple doubles.
He still had good numbers during the season, but his playoffs was bad.
I want to know, like, somebody explain to me.
I don't know how he's 36 though.
Why is he falling?
Kevin, you look locked and loaded. What you got?
I don't know. I'm not a big Russell Westbrook guy, so I mean, like the stats are nice. I think it's like an efficiency thing.
Yeah.
Why people knock him. I don't dislike him, but
yeah, he's a high volume shooter and his percentages aren't high. Like
his
worst
decision making.
I think he's the worst 3-point shooter in league history.
Yeah, with the efficiency,
taking into account how many he shoots.
Yeah.
But I don't hate the guy, you know.
I don't hate the guy. Yeah, I think it's like that. I'm a huge Russell Westbrook fan just off like athleticism and what he can do. But I can understand teams like he's been in some situations where he just made bad decisions in the clutch moments. But I think this is a good opportunity going to Washington where he can get it back. Him and Bradley Beal. I'm excited to watch that.
See, I think that's a kind of player. Like he's like a dog. Like he has the killer instinct that like Kobe and MJ have. Like he's gonna shoot that last shot, and he's not always your best option.
Yeah, he'll shoot it. The confidence is there. That's half the
Definitely will
battle.
shoot it.
Yeah. So let's get into these NBA awards.
Okay. I'll pop it off.
Right.
So what do you want to start like with the biggest award, or you want to start with the lowest?
Start with the biggest, man. I got time for no games.
All right, MVP. I'll pop it off. So I think my prediction. Look, I got a runner up because I think it's gonna be Luka. I think Luka is gonna win MVP this year. I really do. But don't sleep on Dame.
Okay. Let me tell you who not to sleep on because Luka's a good one. He's already got the narrative. He's already got the media on him before the season even started. He's already there. But to me, an all-star who has potential to come back and do their own thing, I think Steph Curry, he has a shot at MVP. Because if that team is good, it's gonna be because of him. Yeah. He's gonna have a chance to go off all season. So that's gonna it's weird to say he's like my dark horse, but that's who I'm going with.
So is that your dark horse? Or is that your pick? Like that's how you're picking?
That's my pick. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm picking Luka too.
Yeah, as I know it's kind of whack, but I mean I just have a hard time not seeing it be him. Maybe Giannis again, but I think Luka's gonna get a lot of that buzz too, something different.
Yeah, you know how the voters are though. They won't give Giannis 3 in a row.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he might start getting that LeBron treatment with like, let's give it.
He might get that LeBron treatment, but he also stayed in Milwaukee, so these writers may love that.
Yeah,
they're gonna love that. And so I'll move to I knocked him. Wait, did everybody go for their for MVP?
Yeah.
So I knocked him off for the defensive player of the year. I don't know. He got a lot of flack for getting that MVP back to back, so I'm gonna give it to somebody else. So I'm gonna go AD for the defensive player of the year.
I'm with you, Davis for defensive player of the year.
That's who I got too. AD.
Yep, that's what I'm going.
He should have won it last year.
Got Bam in discussion, but if AD's healthy, I think.
Bam.
Yeah. Who y'all got for rookie of the year?
I'll pop it off. I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm going Obi on the Knicks.
That's a good one.
I was stuck between Wiseman and him. I don't know.
I feel like LaMelo. I feel like he has the most like most people are going to pick him, but I feel like he also has the most like downside. There's a lot of pressure on that kid.
Yeah,
there is. Yep. There's a lot of pressure, but it's in Charlotte where there's no pressure. I think between him and Hayward, like they got a shot to like maybe creep in the East playoffs. So I think he is going to have a lot of the season where he has some ugly moments. He probably shacked the fool a couple times, but just like with Luka, he's got the buzz. All he got to do is do what we think he's going to do. He had a game in the preseason. He scored no points, and he was all over ESPN just for passes.
Yeah.
So he can have like that weird. Who was it that year? Like Michael Carter Williams, is that his name? Remember he got rookie of the year that year because it just wasn't a lot of people balling out. So I wouldn't be surprised.
That Malcolm Brogdon year. Yeah, that's some weird year sometimes.
Yeah, I think it could be a weird year, and I think he just already got the media behind him, so he just got to not mess it up.
You going LaMelo? Corey, who you got?
I guess I'll go Wiseman.
Wiseman.
I'll stuck
That's
between
my
him and Obi, but I'll go Wiseman.
I would lean Wiseman because he's gonna get those minutes on I would assume, a pretty decent team.
I don't know if Wiseman starts the season in the Warriors. Like I think if Harden doesn't go to the Heat, I think the Warriors are going to push for him.
I had never even thought about that.
Yeah, I think they will.
Man.
They gonna trade Wiseman?
Yeah. Either
I'm still
Wiseman or
picking
Draymond. It'll be
Oh,
Wiseman or
yeah.
Draymond. Yeah.
I'll pick him winning it in Houston then.
There you go. That's not bad. Yeah.
Man, that would be interesting. That would be an interesting trade.
Because Golden State was in the same thing Miami was. Golden State was planning on going after Giannis, and now he's not going to be there. And Clay, that's two big injuries to Clay back to back.
That's unfortunate, man. That's they do need to figure out something else. So, okay. Who y'all got for most improved player? I thought that was the hardest one.
I got mine.
I got Michael Porter Jr. I think he's on
Me too.
Same.
Me too.
There you go. Okay. Yeah.
I was thinking either him or Jamal Murray. It depends on how they weigh that bubble burst out. Like if they kind of discount that and he starts next season the same way he was in the bubble,
that's true.
He might be an MVP candidate.
Yeah, because he only averaged like 18 a game, I think, in the regular season.
Yeah.
And then
he could put up close to 30.
Yeah. So if he has a whole season like that, I'll be interested to see how they weigh.
That's a good point.
If they consider that improvement, or if they say he'll just continue and last year.
Because I just speaking of that, I almost asked the same. I was like, did Zion play enough games last year to not be considered a rookie this year? Because the whole Ben Simmons thing.
No, he played though.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons didn't play that first year.
Like at all, right?
No, he didn't play. He didn't play at all.
He played before, because I know they said that. What's the dude for the Nuggets? Talking about a lot of Nuggets.
Bobo.
Technically, like he's eligible for Rookie of the Year because he didn't play last year until they got in the bubble.
Okay.
So I'm not.
Forgot about him.
Another dark horse.
Real quick, how bad y'all think Jeremy Grant? I know that's a weird thing to say. How bad y'all think Jeremy Grant leaving gonna hurt the Nuggets?
I think it'll hurt a little bit.
It will hurt, but I think Michael Porter stepping up and getting more minutes and being healthy.
He had to play some defense though.
Well, because weirdly, the only games they even had a chance in the bubble was the games where Jeremy played. Yeah, where he played well. Other games they got blasted.
It definitely hurts them though.
Do we even got to ask comeback player of the year? Like we all know who that's gonna be, right? It's Durant, no doubt.
Oh, comeback? Is that an award? Comeback player of the year?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't even know.
It's there.
It's got to be KD.
Yeah, it's gonna be Kevin Durant or Steph.
I hope so.
Or Steph.
Oh yeah,
They're Boogie Cousins. No,
Boogie. John Wall.
John Wall. He looked good. He looked good in that first preseason game. He looked bouncy, man. So,
I guess we can't give it to KD.
I completely forgot about John Wall, and that's like one of the few preseason highlights I've actually seen.
What about Coach of the Year? Who do y'all think is going to win Coach of the Year?
Rick Carlisle.
Stan Van Gundy.
I'm going Van Gundy.
I love Stan Van.
I think the Pelicans are going to be like a 6 seed. I was looking today. I think they're going to be like a 6, 7 seed. And
well, Rick Carlisle is going to coach the MVP, and they're going to be like a 5 or up higher.
He already had his time. No, but speaking of Stan Van Gundy, like I think who I hope the most improved player is Lonzo, because I need him to ball out. I need him to finally have. I mean, he's getting clouded by his brother now. He need to come out and ball, man.
Didn't Ingram won it last year, right? Or this year?
Yeah,
Ingram.
Yeah, Ingram.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
you can see if the Nets make like a 2 seed, I can maybe see Steve Nash being put into discussion.
I agree.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
That kind of like I have like a question on my stop. I have something to say. Like Kyrie Irving said, he sees his team as not even having a coach.
Wait, we ain't there yet. You got to save it for the segment.
Yeah, you just wasted.
I know.
For the segment.
Well, also, I could see Steve Kerr sneaking if they make like a 3 seed out there in Golden State. I could see Steve Kerr getting some love doing it. Second iteration.
I think he would deserve it too, because people counting him out already.
You ain't giving Frank Vogel no love. He just.
Did he get it? Who did he win it this year?
I don't know who won it.
Who won it? I think he maybe.
You don't get to be coach of the year if you have LeBron and they say he's doing the coaching.
That's true.
Yeah, he's not gonna win it.
We still got one more, right? Oh yeah.
Sixth man of the year.
It was Nick Nurse, which
Nick
is
Nurse.
He deserved
that's right.
Nurse deserved that. 6 man.
We-
Come on, man. It's a Laker. Come on. It's Schroeder.
No, it's not, dude. It's not. It's not. The 14th, 15th greatest scorer of all time is getting moved to the bench. Carmelo about to shock the world. He about to get 6 man of the year. You heard it here first.
How many he gonna get off the bench? You think?
18.
You said 18?
If he gets
18.
18, I mean, he does have the cornrows again. So
This how you gonna do it too. He's gonna do it like this with his eyes closed. You kidding me? 18 off the bench. Because with that second unit, him and Gary Trent Jr. about to ball out, man. They getting all the any shot he want.
Would you consider Tyler Hero 6 man?
I mean, yeah,
Is he-
because he only started because Dragons were hurt, right?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
if he comes off the
ball-
bench,
I don't know if he'll ball out like he needs to, but
I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
'Cause,
So
I mean,
you
he got knocked back down to reality pretty quick. With that, got put on that LeBron meme.
Yeah, when he did that little face, and then LeBron was like, "No, we ain't having that."
life comes at you fast against
ran him over.
the GOAT. Yeah.
Yeah. So we could do all NBA team, first team. All it is 2 guards and 3 forwards. I'll go with my 5 because Luka is probably going to win MVP. I'm going Luka. My other guard, I'm gonna go Steph. Steph's going to be all NBA first team. My 3 forwards, I'm going LeBron, AD, and Durant.
Only problem I have with your second guard is you said Dame is
If
possibly
If-
gonna put Dame.
MVP.
I said
I'm gonna
if
put
Dame. Yeah, it's either Dame or Luka. They're not going to both be all NBA.
I'm going Luka, Dame as the guards.
Yeah.
Then LeBron, Giannis, AD.
Giannis.
that would be my
Ooh,
5
yeah,
right there.
Giannis. I'm not gonna argue that. I'm gonna let.
I had
that
trouble
one-
with
I'll
not
let
putting
that.
KD on there, but I just don't know. So
Again,
Yeah,
it's the media and everything, but the media is saying KD looks good. Like,
He might be doing a little load management too, though.
yeah, it's true.
True. That's true. True indeed. True indeed. Let's see. So what do you think is going to be the most shocking story? This is off the top right here in the NBA. Most shocking story for this season. Could be a team, could be a player.
I think the Pelicans are going to be much better, just because I think Van Gundy's a good fit there. I don't know a player though. I don't know any players that are popping off.
Yeah, and the Pelicans winning to some of us aren't going to be shocking at all. You know what I mean? I know it's happening. Injuries plagued them last year. They about to ball out.
Maybe Ben Simmons actually being able to shoot. That would be
no,
At least trying, right? You know?
At least
he might
attempting
take a
shot.
few attempts, but
I think Steve Nash being a coach too, like that's gonna. I think that whole because they're all personality there. Like Steve Nash, Durant, Kyrie, they're all weird. Like you know what I mean, like their own person. That's gonna be fun to watch.
You know what I'm hoping for? I'm hoping that Markelle Fultz looks like maybe not a number 1 or pick, whatever he was, but just a lottery pick again.
Yeah.
That's what I'm pulling for because I think he played pretty well to end the season last year. So I'm hoping that he comes back and balls out.
Was that J.
That would
Cole?
be shocking too.
Was that J. Cole that gave him a shout out in the song?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna mark these times when we move on to different subjects so that we can refer to them later. Does it say what time we're at though? No.
It doesn't say. You could do like if we started at 8:39 or we started at 8:30, it's 8:59. You can do that math, like 29-minute markish.
Oh, true. True indeed. All right, Kevin.
Before we move on to
Oh.
football, I got a question to ask. I just want your opinion, and I got some stuff, just to back it up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Who do you think is a more clutch player, Kevin Durant or LeBron James?
just throw the numbers out there. It's gonna be LeBron.
Y'all ready for the numbers?
Yeah, let's hear him. It's gonna be
Sure.
LeBron.
In a buzzer beater in the playoffs, when it matters, all playoff games at a buzzer beater, Kevin Durant is 0 for 3. LeBron James 5 for 9. Last 3 seconds a shot, Kevin Durant 1 for 6. LeBron James 7 of 15. Last 48 seconds, so last 2 minutes in the game, Kevin Durant is 8 of 27, which is 30%. LeBron is 19 of 38, which is 50%. The last minute of a game, Kevin Durant is 8 of 29, 28%. LeBron is 20 of 41, 48%. In the last 2 minutes of every playoff game, Kevin Durant is 14 of 42, 33%. LeBron is 32 of 70, 46%.
You know,
Why
his
does my
stats-
man not get the credit he deserves for being clutch?
Oh, there's nothing like hearing LeBron fans argue over the respect he should get.
I'm
I
just
don't even
saying,
have a rebuttal.
if you would have asked me without throwing those numbers, I would have said, yeah, I want Kevin Durant taking all those shots.
No,
So
I mean,
After hearing those numbers, do you still?
Narrative.
What
It's
about
not
after
in the
hearing the
narrative.
numbers?
No, it's after the numbers. Yeah, I want LeBron.
I still give it to Durant. I still-
I'm still torn, man.
So
That's
not
tough.
only
All
are
I-
there numbers, but
all
LeBron's
I can
going to
think
make
about-
the best basketball play. If he's
all I
not,
can think about is that three he hit to beat them when they're in the finals that year. That's all I keep hearing, seeing in my head.
the Durant,
saw
like from
him-
the red line, like Durant way
Yes.
back there. Yeah,
Yeah.
but the numbers are there.
Let me get you to look up somebody else when you get time. Where'd you get these numbers from?
Just that basketball page I follow.
I want you to look them up on Carmelo and his in the last minute. Get those numbers.
In the playoffs,
Get those. No, we're just talking playoffs.
That's all playoffs.
that was all playoffs. I don't think
Oh,
Melo
shit.
numbers
He
gonna
don't
be his
qualify.
sample
He
size.
don't-
His sample size
Yeah.
might not be.
3 for 3 from that one time they were there.
Oh no, but that's what I'm saying. So I brought that up because again, like if you would ask me, you're in the playoffs, any of those time frames, 2 minutes, last minute, 3 seconds, and buzzer. Who do you want shooting, LeBron or Kevin Durant? I would have said Durant. Why
probably-
is that?
Because you said
He's a
who you
better
want
shooter.
shooting, not who you want with the ball. I mean,
No, but those are the shots.
yeah. That's tough.
I'm just going off who's the better just shooter in general. I get it. If someone told me LeBron, there's not many people that are going to tell you you're stupid for like LeBron. That's just LeBron's fan. Y'all ain't figured out rocket science by liking the best named player. That's what I get. The Tom Brady's and LeBron's, we get it. He's good. No one's going to argue that much. I think it's fair because you know that Durant can shoot the ball. So even with those numbers, I still wouldn't question it.
I just
still
thought it
get
was
a lot of
interesting. Like,
confidence.
I'm not telling anybody how to think. I'm asking why do we think that way? Like, I just don't get it. You know what I mean? I just don't understand. And LeBron's going to make the better play. If Caruso's open in the corner, he doesn't give a shit if it's Caruso. He's going to kick it out to him.
Yeah, he's a playmaker. I
Yeah.
think that's in his resume.
I just thought that was it.
I don't know.
I don't know if I got anything else basketball before we move on. Oh, I do got one funny question that, might be good for the
What you got?
if you had to guess, what are the top 5 NBA players most referenced in music history?
You said the top 5 NBA players most referenced?
Most referenced in any genre of music history.
So you
Like
got
current
yours.
players?
It says most name dropped NBA players in music history.
Kobe, Jordan.
easy.
Steph Curry?
I might. Shaq might be in there.
I feel like Magic,
Yeah, I was
maybe?
thinking
Magic?
Shaq too.
I feel like it's gonna be
Is
a
Kobe
weird
and
one.
Jordan
It's gonna be a
And
weird
on
one.
there.
Is Larry Bird in there? Is Birdman in there?
I can see the look on his stupid face that we all
So
wrong.
I'm just laughing. Yeah. So number 1 is Kobe Bryant. He's the
Okay.
most referenced. 1,100 songs.
Okay.
The next is Michael Jordan, and it drops all the way to 440. So
Wow.
Kobe is referenced in that many songs, 1,100 songs.
Really?
Michael Jordan 440. Then it drops even further. LeBron at 180.
Loser.
Steph Curry at 120, and rounding it out, Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson. Okay. I got a couple of those.
And just-
Steph Curry with the rock, you know?
That was like Kobe Bryant referenced that much. It's crazy.
Probably these local LA rappers, man. They ain't
Is
going
that
nowhere.
many different songs, or how many times his name
No,
said?
not rap. That's songs. Actual
Okay.
not reference like songs. Yeah.
I think that's going to be a good clip right there to post and see if people can guess all
Y'all
those.
guessed
Some of
way
those
too
are obvious.
quick, and I was just laughing. I was like, because y'all were just throwing out things. Somebody said Larry Bird. Like, who?
I was looking for that wild card, man. I was looking for that wild card. You know what I'm saying?
Larry Bird.
It's one of my favorite J. Cole lines. You know, what's it? White Range, call it Larry Bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's all I really
You
got.
got one more NBA. You didn't pick our finals prediction.
Okay, I got.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go. I'm legit gonna go Lakers over Nets in 5.
Same.
The Bucks.
Clippers.
The Bucks aren't. Oh, Clippers.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody's got to say it, right? Somebody's got to roll the dice. I'm hoping. This is what I'm hoping. PG, he's somewhere right now throwing the ball up the side of the backboard just so he know what not to do when the season comes. He's coming back with a chip on his shoulder. Kawhi's laughing. I saw him talking and laughing. I don't know what that's about. These boys coming back locked and loaded.
I hope they do.
Yeah, it don't make sense against the Lakers team because they look pretty good on paper. But I'm gonna go Clippers, and they're gonna play. I want Giannis to be there, but I'm actually go against Boston.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go
Clippers.
Boston, man.
Clippers over Boston?
Yes, I sound real confident about it too, huh?
Yeah.
Kevin,
I'm
what
gonna
you
go-
got?
Many games.
I'm gonna go Lakers, and then not the East, man. I can see any of like 4 teams, but I guess I'm gonna go ahead and say it's hard to pick Giannis. I saw him airball his first shot of the season, man. But I like the dude, so I'm gonna go Giannis. I say the Bucks, Lakers in 5.
Yeah.
And just go like
Just send him
that.
home. Send him home.
I don't want it to go like that, but it's hard. not to
Gentleman's
do
sweep.
it.
And they can almost go back to your last question, Marcus, where you asked what's going to be the most shocking. I don't think people realize how much Kawhi's body is starting to fail him.
I've seen that. We'll see if that's the thing this year. I saw some article they were talking about how he started to bubble up looking unstoppable, and by that last series, it looked like he could barely make it up the court. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
I mean, because he can load manage all he wants during the season, but yeah, like when it's playoffs and you're every other day, that takes a toll.
Yeah.
I like it.
So we about to flip it to the NFL?
Yeah, let me jot this time down.
Y'all doing top? Y'all know I got a top 10.
I didn't go 10.
I want to hear your top 10, but I'm only going to argue about top 5.
Okay.
But I always want to hear.
You're gonna be surprised by some of these, especially Steelers fan over here.
Hey.
But I already put
you got us out. You got us out the top 10.
not top. No. I had y'all at 4 last week, and it looks like I might have been right. So I moved them down a little more.
We ain't looking too hot.
But them injuries, can't run the ball, so it kind of dropping on my list. I'm going Chiefs, Bills, Packers. Still got the Saints in there because they getting Breeze back. Rams, Seahawks, Steelers, Ravens, Browns, Colts.
I need to pull up the teams, man.
Respectable.
The Packers were 3, Saints were 4,
Rams 5.
Rams were 5. Man, the Rams just
I
don't
keep coming back to the Rams, man. They just
Wait, so who'd you put out of the top 5? What's your top 5 again?
Chiefs, Bills, Packers, Saints, Rams.
Oh, so you put the Steelers out top 5. Got you.
I'm moving to 6.
I went Chiefs, Bills, Saints. Just because you could put the Packers at 3, but I know Saints, they just playing around till Breeze gets back, man. They almost beating teams with someone that's not even an actual quarterback. So Chiefs, Bills, Saints, Packers. I'm gonna leave the Steelers at 5. I ain't gonna knock them out the top 5 just yet. They got one more week.
So you guys legit have been like watching like Steelers, like they just can't run the ball right now at all.
What they have? They didn't even have 50 yards last game, right?
No, they cannot. It is extremely frustrating to watch. It doesn't
And
matter. who's the
defensive
running back.
injuries.
I'm watching the Ravens play, and they got like 3 running backs. That would be the best running back we've had since Le'Veon Bell left.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating.
What happened to Connor? Is he
I think
injured,
they
or is he
even
just
ran.
not?
Who does they ran? They got like 4 running backs they can run. Not counting Lamar
I
Jackson.
count Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Was it Justice Hill or something they had in
I
last?
forgot about him. Yep.
Yeah.
Let
It's
me
James
ask you
Conner,
this,
man.
Kevin.
Say
Go
again.
ahead.
I say
What
James
you about to
Conner, man.
say?
I just don't see it.
Is he healthy right now?
That was his first or second game back coming off
Okay.
the COVID list. But even before, man, I just don't see him hitting the hole and falling forward like I see other top backs in the league. Yeah. I think that's going to be one of our draft picks this coming year. Second, third round, something like that.
let me ask you this. When you're Steelers, today when I hit Kevin up, he's like, man, you couldn't hit me up when we was undefeated. How are you feeling when you saw the media? And I'm sure at least a couple friends, somebody poke. How are you feeling when people say this ain't a real undefeated team? As soon as they play somebody good, they're going to lose.
Like I said, I'm a pretty realistic fan. So at 11-0, I was actually telling my dad, like, man, I've seen like 7-5 Steelers teams that I felt more confident about going into any given game. It's just the defense will ball out, but no, they had them injuries piling up and they only getting worse. And then offensively, like the run game ain't there. Ben's deep balls look like he's playing what's the game? Jackpot. We just chalk it up there and hope somebody runs up on
it. And they got him throwing like 50 times a game.
Yeah, he has to though. But I mean, we got the little thing where our pass game is kind of like the run game. We got those screens, but it seems like they're just not creative enough with the offense. We got all these receivers, but they're not getting them the ball. So like, yeah, the offense it almost feels like it felt watching them boys last year when Ben wasn't even playing. Defense holding on for life, and the offense isn't giving them anything. I think there's been the only game I can remember this year where the offense looked good all through the game was the Browns game.
Well, let me ask you this.
I see that
shirt. When the playoffs start, are you confident they get, it's the Steelers. Can they grit out some wins when the playoffs start?
What I'm hoping is in the next few weeks they address some of that stuff, hopefully get a little healthier. And then, I think the defense is good enough and the offense has enough weapons where they could play with almost anybody. So,
it's still tough to go to Pittsburgh and win.
I think thanks to Lamar Jackson last night, all we got to do is beat Cincy to lock up the division and get at least one home game. So, I definitely would say I would hope they'd win at least a playoff game, but anything after that first round is going to be tough the way they're playing right. First round is going to be tough the way they're playing right now, but it's hard to see them winning more than one playoff.
Who would they get first round right now?
Right now, I think we the 2 seed, so that would be who's in that last spot.
That's what I was wondering.
Tennessee.
Are playoffs different this year? Are they like expanded?
7?
Yeah, there's only one team only one gets a bye, so the 7 seed would be playing the 2
Is it the Browns? The Dolphins?
No, sorry, we would play the 8, the 2, 7. Damn,
7.
There's only 7 teams. Man, I'm struggling.
I'm looking right now. It is the Dolphins.
And that defense looking for real. They got them on the no-fly zone, top 5.
That might be like a 10-3 game.
The Dolphins D-backs are legit.
Yeah, that would be an ugly game.
But it's just for them, it's like they still don't even know. We don't know if they're playing the right quarterback.
No.
I like Tua, but I don't know if he should be starting right now from a if you want to win right now standpoint over Fitzpatrick. I know for his development it may be the better thing, but I feel like if you got a team right now that's actually competing, man, I guess that's why he got such a short leash when he's in, though. He ain't moving the ball. They switch him out.
They're throwing mixed signals, too, like left and right. Like, if you're going to go Fitzpatrick, you got to stick. Like, there's got to be one or the other at this point.
But Ravens could end up jumping in that spot.
Mm-hmm.
How you feel about playing the Ravens first round?
They got a banged up defense too. Honestly, that might be a better matchup.
They definitely after last night, they was all
the injuries we got. That'd be.
So did we ever find out? Did he have to go boo boo? Is that what it was?
He said he had cramps. He said
it looked like he was walking.
Yeah, so that walk looked a little different than a cramp walk.
Oh man! All right, so let me ask y'all this. So last night, who had the bigger quarterback game? Was it? Are we more just impressed that Baker finally was Baker, or are we thinking like, oh, people been sleeping on Jackson? He's back though.
Let me talk for a minute. All right, let me talk for a minute.
All right,
Cleveland played so many bad weather games this year. I'm not making an excuse, and a lot of those wins were ugly, less than a touchdown win. But they played so many bad weather games. Like, I feel like this Cleveland Browns team is so much different than any other. Like, I'm not a betting person, but I would bet on them to win games now. Whereas never, I'm like, nah. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this team is actually They're no longer a pretender. They're a contender. They're
Who they play
legit.
this
My
week?
confidence
Who
in
they play
them
this
is their
week?
running game, though.
Yeah.
No, I get it. For sure.
I mean, they got 2 starting running backs.
Yeah.
Must be
And
nice.
Odell's been like non-existent there for a minute with Baker. So I think he's definitely the revelation. So they might have some bad weather games, but this ain't his first season. He's been around. He hasn't been doing much. But last night and even the week before, you see why he got drafted so high.
Yeah. He's like, he just needs, if he can not turn the ball over,
He holds on to the ball too long. They was talking about that last night.
If you're gonna go with that logic, then Jameis Winston, he should be damn MVP from last year. That was his
Yeah,
thing.
he should. If he didn't throw 30 interceptions, he probably would.
He said, "Hey man, I don't turn the ball over. I'm balling." I said, well,
30.
No, I'm just saying as a team, not like a player. You know what I mean? Like their team is going to be so much better if he can just control the clock.
No, I agree. I think that was a good game. I think they're. I'm not one for like moral victories, but I think their confidence probably didn't get shot too much. They'll come back ready to roll. But if y'all don't mind, while we're talking about Jameis, is New Orleans or my guy? Are they playing the right quarterback? What are they doing here?
They should have put Jameis in, I think. I don't understand why they signed him.
Yeah,
they should have put Jameis in and used Taysom Hill just like they have been with Breeze.
Yeah, I don't get that move either.
Yeah. I was confused because the game Breeze got hurt. They slided Jameis in, I'm assuming, I guess, with time to game plan for the scheme they're using now with Taysom Hill. Maybe they figured that was better after a week of preparation, but yeah, I was really surprised by that. And then the way their offense looks, like
I don't get it, man. And let me look at like he's not. It's not like this is some dude who just hasn't figured it out yet. He's young, man. Mm-hmm. Let me see how. I want to say he's like 26 or 27.
You talking
Jameis?
He probably about 26.
26, man. This dude can still grow, man. He can still grow, figure it out, let my man in the game, especially if you're not moving the ball. Does he have some is he prone for turnover? Sure, but Taysom turned the ball over the last game too. But he doesn't have the ceiling moving the field with all those weapons like Jameis does. So it's like a slap in the face.
Marcus, does it show the time now?
I can't see it.
No, I don't see it.
No, I clicked it.
Unless maybe I got it on
mine.
Where's it show it
at the top?
No, I don't see it.
I clicked that. Is there like 3 dots that say more?
Yeah.
You might not be able to do it. Meeting settings is what I clicked.
Oh, show my connected time. Ooh, there we go.
Should show up now.
Damn it. Yeah, now it shows up. God damn it. I'll do the math on the rest of them. Wait. All right, real quick. Let me jot this down. Kevin, we need ears, man, because this whole picking a name thing, it's become quite the task.
Stressing me out. That's all I think about all day long.
So Lathan hit me up with some new ones today, because one thing we were looking at, we liked having the word dope in there. Lathan hit me up with Dare to Be Dope. We're trying to do a play on words here. And then he hit me up with, I think, my favorite so far. So just Solely Dope. SOLELY. Solely Dope. That way, that means all we talk about is dope stuff. And technically, with that spelling of soul, it also ties into some shoes, too, if you wanted to. I think it's a clever play on words.
Yeah, I actually like that one a lot when you sent it earlier.
That's not bad. Solely Dope. What else y'all been throwing around?
Oh boy, how much time you got? We were rolling with like one that we liked. We had Dope Diet. We had what else we had that we was digging? We had 3 podcast.
We did like 3
but when I told Lathan that, he was like, "What? What's 3? He didn't know what it was." So like if somebody doesn't know that we're referencing the 3-and-D type of basketball player,
he didn't know the basketball 3-and-D.
Yeah, and so then that name just don't make any sense anymore. Yeah. I'm like, and if Lathan don't know it,
right?
Then I think Derrick Rose is still his favorite player, so I don't know how plugged in he is, but if he don't know it, it's gonna go over a lot of heads. So we're trying to get one. If you're gonna do a reference, everybody gotta be able to catch it.
Yeah.
Solely Dope. The more I say it, I like it.
I like Solely Dope.
Yeah.
He's just ready to be done with this.
I mean, yeah, I'm just ready to have a name.
I am ready to be done with it, but I still want to pick a good name. I like that name though. Sully Dope.
That's pretty tough. That's a good name.
It's not taken. I looked it up.
Yeah, I did too.
That's half the battle.
It is. Like, I've been coming up with some dope ones. Like we were gonna save it for the podcast because what we do is we'll be texting stuff, and I'll be like, no, save that. We'll save it for the podcast. Taken. Sorry for the wait. Taken. Everything I came up with taken.
I'm surprised Sully Dope isn't taken.
Idiots. Although when he said it, I was like, wait, that's a word, right? I was like that. So yeah. I was like, that's a
Could it be that too much is taken out of it?
Well, cool. All right, man. So Kevin, normally I'll do like a little segment on sneakers. And today something just fell in my lap, man. Can you imagine having a pair of shoes you've been waiting on all year that you don't think you have the opportunity to get, just to find out you got the notification to get early access, but you didn't see it and now they're sold out? Keith, can you walk us through your emotions when you looked on your sneakers app and saw that you had early access for the Grinch Kobe's, but it was too late? Damn, what do you hang up?
Froze up. He's so mad about it.
Up, man. His emotion, not enough bandwidth for those emotions, man.
Oh, what's going on, dude?
Oh man.
That's good timing.
Oh, he said his iPad died.
Better put it on his phone.
Yeah, man. So your boy Lathan hit me up earlier. He hit me up, and sometimes it's hard. He's gonna see this. I'm sorry, Lathan. It's hard to have a conversation with Lathan sometimes because he doesn't like to give you all the details of the conversation to keep it going. So he'll give me a little bit. Like he said, "Hey, did you just get something?" I said, "I don't. What are we talking about?" He said, "Did you get some shoes?" And so I said, "Hey, Ellen, check and see if we got a pack." I'm thinking he mailed me something. Like, oh, my boy sent me something for Christmas. I'm like, "No, I ain't got no package, man." He's like, "Well, I just heard some grumblings."
That was terrible timing.
Yeah.
Oh, it was perfect timing, actually.
My little iPad thing died.
Dang, see this? Well, we're a work in progress over here, man. Now
Look,
you got t-shirts on the side.
Set it up just like you
frame all.
Go ahead and set it up, and then I'll explain. I need you to do the whole setup with Kevin thing again. That way
I can cut it. I can cut your reaction.
Okay, so what did you ask? So what did you ask?
Pretty much, walk us through those emotions when you looked on your phone and saw that you had early access to the Kobe's, but it was too late by then.
Okay, so here's what happened, Kevin. I don't know if you know, but me, Marcus, and Corey, we talk all day. I mean, as much as we can. We have a little group. And sometimes, like, my phone or my watch just keeps buzzing, and I just let it go. Like, I'll check it later. So at some point in the day, I missed a notification where I was granted early access to the Kobe Grinches. Just missed that notification. So Marcus and Corey are talking about how Lathan got early access, and I looked and I was like, why did Lathan get early access? I know he doesn't buy more shoes than me. Why is he granted early? I think I even said that. I was like, you don't buy more than me.
Going down.
So like, so I looked, I got on sneakers, and I was granted early access. And when I clicked on it, my size was gone. And let me tell you, I have never been more pissed off in my entire life.
He was so mad.
I feel like that's a dramatic statement, but
no, I was mad. I was so mad. I was like, gosh damn work. Like I don't know. I don't know how I felt. But then I looked more and I was like, my wife's size was still there. So I went ahead and grabbed them for my wife. So,
and I don't want to let you off the hook. That's not a relief. That don't do nothing for you.
It does, man. She's gonna be swaggy, you know what I mean? She gets a dope pair of shoes that everybody wants.
At least you get to hold them and see them. I'm probably not even gonna get that option.
But then Corey was like, now you can't even go for them because you already bought them. And I was like,
that's true.
Yeah.
Damn.
You big dumb. And you missed 2 notifications because I text you and Lathan text me hours ago.
Again, I just was like, no, I'll get to those guys later.
Working, man.
Well, Misery loves company. I'm almost happy you missed it. Both of
No,
y'all
I was gonna say.
right
So what? So what were you and Corey thinking that whole time? I was just like, F. I'm so mad. Like, what were y'all like? Did y'all feel bad for me, or were you a hating?
I slick felt bad. I was like, man, because I know how I would have felt if that was me.
Yeah.
Especially for me, I haven't hit on sneakers. I gotta look and see when those red 11s. It's been at least 2 years since I've won a pair of shoes on sneakers. So if I found out that some were just sitting in my lap, I'd have been devastated. Yeah. However, though, I'll tell you what, I went to purchase something on site. I got those Sayas the other day. Kevin, this is black-owned brand. It's a guy.
I think I saw you post that. Those were dope, man. Some of those
this stuff's blowing up. So I'm trying to buy some stuff this weekend, and it kept not taking it. My Apple Pay. It kept saying refund it. And so I go into my Apple Pay, and it had my Florida address, which I don't know if that's a huge difference, but as soon as I changed it to my current address, boom, the payment went through. And so now I'm thinking like, man, my sneakers app has been set up with that address.
Oh, you might be right.
Only for the last 6 months, though. What explains the last year and a half before that? So.
Yeah, but I feel like, you've been a volume shooter the last 6 months. You know what I mean? Like, you've been trying a lot more.
That's why people with Westbrook, you can shoot. If you ain't making them, nobody cares. Like, you don't care. Not happening. I shouldn't have said that. I like Westbrook. Shouldn't have said that.
Do you have 3 shoes for us to pick this week or no?
Nah, I honestly just wanted to talk about that.
I didn't know if you had 3.
Well, I'll go like this, man. Something I was going to ask last week. I probably know yours now, Corey. What's the shoe you're most happiest with that you bought this year?
You say you know mine now?
Yeah, I mean, you've been talking about those Jubilees like crazy, man.
No, but I did get some
They just right behind you.
Some ones from that guy I know, remember?
The shatter. Those are the shattered backboard, right?
I got those right here. I'll pull them out. Yeah, these.
Yeah, those are dope.
Yeah, those are dope.
Those look good with the Baker Mayfield jersey.
Will it? Baker. So, Kevin, I saw you got some Yeezys, though, right? And even though you had those in the collection, what else you didn't snag this year?
I got a couple pair of them. I actually just got a pair recently of the Air Max 270s. I had some all white ones with like a gum bottom.
Yeah.
Let me see. They might be right around the corner. Hold on.
Yeah. Kevin's supposed to be my fiscally responsible friend. I don't come to him to talk sneakers. You know what I mean? He's a guy.
Smart. You need somebody to balance it. Oh yeah.
I
ain't even worn it yet, so they still.
How comfortable are those?
Oh, they're cool, man. And I got what I call my fat foot. So one of my feet is wider than the other one. I think it's like an evolutionary thing where I come from a line of ass kickers. Ass kicking foot. But so I have to buy shoes. Like when I buy shoes, it's always like a 20% chance that this shit's just not gonna work with my foot. So it's not crazy. I wear the same size shoe on both feet, but I just need some flexibility in one of them.
So that's why you're not like
that can make the shoe game.
Marcus.
That makes the shoe game tough for me.
Yeah.
I forgot about it. That's a real thing. We've talked about it.
No, I forgot about these, Marcus. It's not a huge purchase, but I really like these.
Yeah. Those are dope. What about you, Heath? What's the one pair you snagged this year? Your pride and your joy.
Probably Bruce Lee's.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee's are a big one. I mean, it would have been the Grinches if I would have gotten those. It would I don't think you guys shut up. I don't think you understand how much I wanted those. Like,
man.
I'm hoping I get lucky.
Yeah, I'll be going for them. I think for me, I think it would be these. And it's not even like I didn't have to pay like a ridiculous amount, but like when they released the Space Hippies, the resale on those, obviously I missed on the sneakers app because that's what I do in life. I miss on those. But they were going for like what, $400 or $500? I'm like, I'm not paying that. And then
because that was the first colorway. That was the first one too.
Yeah, that in the blue and orange one. So the other ones are still like $500-$600, but those dropped just enough where I could get them. So I didn't think I'd be able to snag them. So I was happy about those.
What'd you get them for?
I think I paid like $240 for them.
Ellen, you didn't hear that. Okay.
No, I think
do the math because he took off a couple.
No, I'm gonna get you the. No, I'm gonna come on. You guys are my guy. I'm gonna be honest, man. Let me see. Did I get those on StockX? I'll tell you what though, Ellen said something surprising the other day, man. I was telling her how you and M, were trying to get the what y'all try to get for me, those dunks. Yeah. She was like, why? She's like, why you ain't ask me? And then I fell in love all over again. I was like, what? I was like, I didn't know how you felt. She was like, if you want shoes, I want you to get them. Oh, like, damn.
And that's the thing too. Like that's why like I felt good about getting Emily those Grinches because like she keeps up with shoes because of me and you guys, of course. But like she knows what they are, and she was like, "Yeah, those are." She's like, "Thank you so much." I was like, "Only because I didn't get them, but
I'm really sitting here trying to find my history on these. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, those are the first.
We should do that at some point. We should share all our sneakers wins. Like if you go to sneakers, you can go like your orders. It shows every shoe that you got.
A long list.
I want to see your two pair of shoes.
Nice to have a list there, man. I have never gotten a win.
What's up?
I've only tried probably about eight times, but
I honestly think the more like other stuff you buy from them, like non-big release, I think it has to help.
I think so. I think it's.
What's your theory?
I paid $250 for them, so I was $250. Yeah. So I think what you and Lathan do that I don't do is you get shoes that aren't like big releases on there.
Yeah.
Even the ones that y'all get, like when they drop at 9 or whatever it is your time, like when you got those lemonades, I was like, those ain't selling out right away. But I think by stacking up that purchase history, you get dividends because I typically don't get shoes off the sneakers app if I don't get a big release. And so while I have a Nike account since like 2009 or whatever, my sneakers purchases are pretty low. So I still think that's whack, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
Do you have a pair of shoes you regret spending so much money on? Is there like a buy that you were like, shit, I shouldn't have done that?
Nah.
No.
Never. For the most part, I don't spend. I know that to some people that's going to sound ridiculous, $250, but I don't think I've ever spent more. I've never spent more than $300 on a pair of shoes. So anything other than that, if it was over retail, then I probably really wanted them.
Yeah.
I think one of the Durants I got, I paid double for them, but those only retailed at like $90 this first pair of shoes, so they weren't super crazy. So
back when I was in pharmacy school, I was real reckless with money. Just student loan money, didn't give a shit. So
compared to now,
well, I mean, it's but like, I wanted like I customized a pair of LeBrons, and I was a Yankee guy. I was a Yankee guy back then, like Derek Jeter was my boy, so I customized these. Can you see those, Marcus? These LeBron.
Yeah, and
I paid a lot of money to customize some LeBrons. These are probably the ones I regret the most.
You gonna give us a price?
Because the Yankees.
I feel like I think they were like $300 to customize them.
So you regret those, but what about what? We're not even gonna say a price. What about those golf shoes? Is that a legit
No,
purchase?
I don't regret those. Like that hurts a little bit. Like when I think about it, but because I have friends like around here that love to golf, and when I show up in those, it's just like a topic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like let me.
I'm gonna say I gotta see these.
Because he's dropping golf shoes. I see he's dropping some 5s like here pretty soon.
The golf cleats at the bottom. It's fresh.
Statement. That was a statement right there when you walk out. Those on.
Yeah. I will tell you this though, Heath. I spent, I think the most I ever paid for some shoes randomly, I think are actually my the Pharrells I have. And I don't regret it necessarily, but the value did drop not too long after. So
that hurts.
It wasn't like a ridiculous amount, but it's like, man, if I'd have just held off for a couple more months, I could have.
I'm gonna tell y'all what gets me is when Corey's ass over here when I hit something on the sneaker square, like, oh, those must have not been that popular. No, but those ain't sold out yet.
I always be looking, man. Some of them like, oh, that's an easy cop.
I'm telling those Jubilees, everybody I know that went for those got those. So it must have been a major release.
They produced more of those, so it was a little easier. I still feel good about it though.
Oh, absolutely. They're Jordan.
They look good. They feel good. I was gonna show you, Mark. Look at these twos I found the other day just in my closet.
Ooh,
low top twos. It's even got like the old stains on them. I think I had these like my freshman year at Portageville.
Yeah, I
know you had them for a long time when they started yellowing.
Yeah,
I had those. Well, speaking of twos, I got these. I actually got these not so long ago.
The mellows.
Those mellows. Let's go. Yeah. Too bad I can't wear my mellow jersey with it because they're like 3X. So
why did we do that?
It was a combination of being fat and that was just the way we wore clothes. It was a bad combination.
I would literally buy something in medium now if I can, knowing I can't fit in medium. But you know what I mean? I will if I can almost fit into it.
Yeah, like I think you're a little more aggressive on the tight fit than I. I think I'm just a natural medium these days, you know. Yeah. But it's quite the flip flop from when I was younger and everything had to be baggy.
Yeah, I don't get it. But like you look at like the NBA draft suits and stuff, like LeBron and Melo, the suits they wore the year they were drafted, like how big they were.
Awful.
Pants just bunched up on the shoes.
Like Drew Gooden. Have y'all seen Drew Gooden's draft suit? You should Google it.
I can't say I've been looking for it.
Drew Gooden ain't there on my list, but I might have to. What the hell?
Pete, you got some quotes for us?
Actually, yeah, let me look. I may have to
hang tight. Let me make another drink. I'll be right back.
Okay. You got my man look. They said he looked like Dr. Evil.
Talking about Drew Gooden?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, but was that a zip up?
Exactly. I don't know what it is.
But that man got a cardboard box on.
Why he looks so stiff?
Yeah, it's starched out.
Man, that's terrible.
Like that man slipped into an Amazon box.
Man, I can't believe people used to dress like that. We used to dress like that.
We used to dress like that.
Going all out too, man.
Is that Bonzi Wells? Look up Bonzi Wells. I think that's who that is.
Yeah. All I know is I got some Saya joints coming in on Thursday. Them F racism joints. I can't wait to get those in.
When'd you order those?
Man, I actually got them. Ordered them like 2 weeks ago. It was somebody on the sneaker broker. He just said he wanted to do a size swap. He said because he doesn't make half sizes, so you go up, down full. So this guy went the wrong way, so he was trying to get somebody to switch him an 11. He couldn't, so I just bought them off of him. Stoked.
Wait, you talking about that? What was the name of the brand again?
Saya.
You said they don't do the half sizes?
Nah. So it's like he puts his recommendation in there whether he thinks you should go up or down. But I mean, I just wear 12, so it works out.
See, with the fat foot, you don't go down. With the fat foot, you don't go. I'm 11 and a half, but if you go,
he said something about like a wide foot or something, go up half a size. So.
He did.
Marcus, don't you have wide feet? Have we talked about you have wide feet, right?
No. Not noticeably that I would ever say it. I think I just got a basic ass foot, man. Just a basic ass foot. Wait. Let's go back though before you start. You see, I forgot about it in our NBA portion. Let me mark this time. Remember, I was gonna bring up the thing with James Harden.
Oh yeah.
So I saw both Steven Jackson was the first person I saw where he was like, what that man should do is he should go ball out for that black coach and keep that opportunity going. And then I saw Stephen A. actually today kind of just mention it. He wasn't as hard on it as Steve Jackson, but is that unfair that they think James Harden's supposed to make his decision because there's a new black coach there?
I don't know about so. Yeah, I mean it kind of is. Yeah, it's kind of unfair that they put that pressure on him for that.
Racist. No, I'm just kidding.
but I also see like their point too.
But They got to realize it's James Harden. This is the same dude that showed up to the bubble with the blue mask live mask on because he didn't know what it meant and he thought it looked cool. So
he did say that. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So I mean, you gotta with James Harden, you gotta take a grain of salt. Everything.
Yeah, I mean,
with a grain of salt. I don't think it's fair either. I mean, it's his career. You're not gonna stay somewhere you don't want to be for that reason alone. But
yeah.
Like I get it.
But I think it's unfair.
I mean,
he also he's not doing the coach no favors by not showing up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean, like it's one thing if he wants to leave, but yeah, I can see what they mean when they say you out here partying and not showing up. If you are gonna come and eventually play for these dudes, then you're doing them a disservice. But also,
you gotta feel bad for that dude. Not even just that. He gets there. I mean, Westbrook is gone. Maybe he doesn't care about that. I don't know if they hired him before before Daryl Morey was gone. So he came in with like at least a product that is going to be competitive, and now everybody wants out. Like it's crazy. Now Morey's trying to take this
two injury-prone guys coming in.
Oh my goodness, that's the only thing with the Wall trade.
Yeah, it seems like a mess in Houston. So I don't blame James for like wanting out. It just seems like a mess.
Absolutely. I mean, he might have created some of it, but I get it.
Yeah.
All right, hit us with your questions, man.
I don't really have too much. Like I said, there wasn't a lot. Y'all can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot that was said. Let me see. I found some. So one that I thought was interesting was Kyrie Irving said, "I don't really see us as having a coach," when talking about Steve Nash. Like, how do you think Steve Nash sees that his first year? How do you think that affects him?
I think if you accept that job, you just know that's some dumb shit that Kyrie would say.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Kevin just said, Hardy, I'm going to take that with a grain of salt. That's just Kyrie.
And I think that I heard Kyrie kind of like walk that statement back a little bit in the last
he did. Like, I was going to get to that. Yeah, so after that first game, he was like, I think I need to take back what I said a month ago. Yeah.
It took him a month to do it, though. That's
a whole month.
That should have been like a 6-hour turnaround on that.
So what do y'all think about him not wanting to talk to the media and getting fined eventually $25,000 each time? Him and the Nets both.
I saw him just talk to the media today. Like I think you gonna say something, Corey? I'm like just jumping in right away every time.
Oh, go ahead.
I think he says stuff like that. But you can't do it. He's already done it. So it's just him being him, man, trying to take a weird stance. Even if he has like valid points. Like I think in his mind, he has valid reasons why he shouldn't have to do it. But when you get paid that much, it's just part of your obligation. Like you have to talk to the media.
And I heard someone bring up a valid point today, and I'd have to look into it to see like how true it is. So apparently all the NBA fine money goes to charity. Yeah. So even like coming from the teams, coming from him, like he gets to like say that he's doing this for a purpose. Like this fine money goes to a charity. But I'd have to look at it. I thought that was like a cool side of it. Yeah.
Did y'all hear that I think it was Instagram Live with him and KD after their preseason game?
Yeah, didn't KD say something to him?
No, it was just like a real conversation. It's just like me and you talking. He was like, yo, you remember you're our point guard. You can't be posting up every time.
Oh,
and I thought that was kind of dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the funniest part was KD was like, after Kyrie said all that stuff, KD was like, all right, yeah, we'll see though.
Yeah. I thought that was kind of cool.
The only other one that I thought was interesting to talk about was, let me pull it up. So LeBron was on Gilbert Arenas' podcast, and they were talking about Bronny. And Gilbert said that Bronny's shot at the same age, Bronny's shot is better, Bronny's dribbling is better, their passing is equal. LeBron was a little faster, but Bronny's vertical is higher. Anything about that? Vertical is higher right now. The only thing better that LeBron was at this age was his speed. Passing equal, but shooting and dribbling, Bronny's better.
What did he say about size? Did you say size just in height?
No, just vertical and speed.
I don't know, man. I get scared for Bronny, man, because I feel like for some reason everybody's just assuming he's gonna be in the NBA.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't that long ago that Michael Jordan's kids didn't fare very well in D1 college. And I think, one of the things that I can already see is different between him and LeBron is the mental. He already came out on Instagram Live doing wilding out and stuff. And
yeah,
I saw a speech by LeBron like in one of those high school games where he gave like a professional answer at like 17. So I'm hoping that he balls out. I think that would be dope. But
that's one thing Arena said.
A ton of pressure on him.
Yeah, Arena said the main difference is you had to play basketball to get you out of where you were, whereas like he doesn't have to do that.
Nope.
Yeah, like he's set for life.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna want to now because everybody's just assuming he's there. But yeah, he might not have that same hunger because you don't have to.
And I wasn't mature enough to remember like Jordan's kid. Were they good in high school? Like, you know what I mean? Were they hyped up like this?
What it was
a
different
time.
One of them was like UCF.
Yeah, one went to UCF. One played for like Xavier or Illinois or something like that, and then they both ended up.
One went to Illinois, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So he was probably the better one.
I think Marcus is the one that went to UCF. I think the other one went to Illinois. But here's the thing, though. Like, if they were in today's age, I bet they would be hyped up. Like, if they were in the social media age, if they dunked the ball. I've seen some of Bronny's highlights, and they're like a dunking warm-ups, like a sick pass, and some threes. And I'm not even saying he's not good, but there's no, like, he doesn't have those crazy highlight tapes. So I don't know. I hope he balls out, but I think everybody's just assuming he's going to be the next LeBron. I hope it works out for him.
Is Wade's son still there with him too? He is, right? I don't hear much about.
I thought he was a senior. I thought he went to like a prep school or something.
They both played there, but for some reason I think he might have left.
Wasn't Wade's son a senior?
I don't know. I tell you what though, I looked. Bronny only played in 6 games this year. I did like the 32. He didn't actually play that much. So
he's a freshman though.
He's a freshman though, exactly. Michael Jordan got cut his freshman year, as the story goes.
That's what they say, yeah.
As the story goes. We also had the flu.
But other than that, I don't really have much. I don't feel like many athletes said too much this week. Like, and plus, I probably didn't look hard enough, but it'll be better next week.
I mean, we're at let me see. What all did I give Kevin? What we got here, man? Are we sticking with Solely Dope? Are we just finishing this? Is it over?
I'm good. I'm good with it.
I'm cool with Solely Dope.